A very good morning to all my dear students. I hope you all are doing very well. This is Sangeeta Mahavar, your social study teacher, and students. Today we are going to start a new chapter of our textbook, that is chapter 9, Culture and Heritage of India. Students, in this chapter we are going to learn about the culture and the heritage of India. Now, a question click in your mind that what is the meaning of heritage. So students, our forefathers have given something to us, or our ancestors given something to us, that is called as heritage of our India. So students, let's get started this beautiful chapter. As India is known all over the world for its rich history, art and culture heritage. So first we will move to see the different type of languages which are spoken in the different states of India. Students, India also have the diversity in languages. Let's see the different types of languages which are spoken in the different states of India. There are Assamese, Dongri, Kannada, Maithili, Punjabi, Sindhi, Urdu, Bengali, Gujarati, Kashmiri, Malayalam, Nepali, Sanskrit, Tamil, Bodo, Hindi, Konkani, Manipuri, Oriya, Santali and Telugu. So these are the different languages and are written in different ways. Almost of the languages are written from left to right, but some are written from right to left, like Urdu, Kashmiri and Sindhi are the language which are written from the right side to the left side. So students, now you know that there are different types of languages which are spoken in different states. Our country, India, is known a diverse array of art ranging from music, dance, theatre, folk traditional, performing arts, rites and rituals, paintings, sculptures, architecture, marvels. So these are the different diverse array of India. Now students, first we will see the different forms of dance that are present in the different states of India. India has a marvelous classical dance show a strong influence of the states they belong to. The different dance forms that are present in different states are Bharatanatyam, Tamil Nadu, Kathak from Uttar Pradesh, Kathakali and Mohiniyattam from Kerala, Kuchipudi from Andhra Pradesh, Yashgan from Karnataka, Manipuri from Manipur, Odissi from Odisha, Satriya from Assam. So these are the different dance forms. Now students, we will move to folk dance. India has folk dances are popular dances formed over a period of time as a result of social evolution. These reflect social traditions and customs of a particular area. Very often, folk dances are performed in groups, especially during religious, social and cultural festivals. These are the different folk dance present. They are Bhangra from Punjab, Garba from Gujarat, Lavani from Maharashtra, Ghumar from Rajasthan, Bihu from Assam, Folk dance groups are also invited to perform during cultural programs in foreign countries. So now students, these are the different dance, that is the folk dance present in India. Now we will move to music. Music is an integral part of the Indian art and culture. Like dance, music also have different forms. The two main forms of classical music are Hindustani style and the Carnatic style. Most often, dance is supported by music to make the experience unforgettable. Indian classical music uses string instruments such as sitar, sarangi, tanpura and the veena. These are the string instruments. Indian classical music also used wind instruments like flute, shehnai. There are some percussion instruments also like tabla and pakhwaz. So students, as you have seen, they are the different types of music instruments which are used in India. Now we will move to paintings. Paintings provides a lot of information of the days and the times gone by. Asian paintings engraved on the wall of temples, caves reflect age of old customs and mores. The finest examples of these paintings comprises the Ajanta caves and Ellora caves. Miniature painting started in the Himalayas in the 17th century and when later popularized by the Mughals. The subject of miniature paintings were from hunting and battle scenes to the court proceeding and darbars of the king and the beautiful landscapes. So students, now painting, we have seen there are different varieties of paintings that are present in India, which are given from our heritage, that is from our older times. Now students, we will move to architecture of India. India historical monuments are a testimony to its brilliant architectural styles and traditions. This includes palaces, forts and temples. Gives us much insight into the life of peoples in the ancient India, while the earliest structures of Indian architecture were Buddhist monasteries. One can see the influence of the Mughals and the British on the Indian architectural monuments like Taj Mahal and many more. Hindu temples depict mythology and teachings of Vedas, Mahabharata, Ramayana and Bhagavad Gita. Hindu temples is also the witness of the wonderful and architectural creation. Now students, as we have finished architecture, we will move to the festivals. That what are the different types of festivals which are celebrated in India? Festivals being a multicultural and multi-religious society, we celebrate several festivals. Festivals are the happy times when people prepare delicacies at home and invite friends and family. People also purchases new clothes and celebrate good times. Student, as India is an agriculture country and thus we also celebrate the harvest season. When we thank God, that is Mother Nature, for all that she gives us. So these are the some glimpses of some Indian festivals. First we will see the religious festival, that is Diwali, Festival of Light, Guru Purab, Durga Puja, Dashera, Christmas. So these are the religious festivals. Onam, Kerala. This is the harvest festival. As we have completed religious festival, we move to harvest festival. As Onam, Kerala is the harvest festival of Kerala, that is Onam. Holi and Baisakhi, Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh. Pongal from Tamil Nadu. Now students, we will move to our national festival. Our national festival is Independence Day. That is celebrated on 15 August, and on this day India got freedom in 1947. Next national festival is Republic Day, that's celebrated on 26 January every year, as our constitution is formed on this day. Our next national festival is Gandhi Jayanti, that is celebrated on 2nd October every year. So students, these are the national festivals or the festivals which are celebrated all over the India. They are religious festival, harvest festival and national festival. Religious festival includes Diwali, Guru Purab, Durga Puja, Dashera, Christmas. Harvest festival includes Onam, Holi, Baisakhi and Pongal. National festivals, which is a pride of a country, that is Independence Day, Republic Day and Gandhi Jayanti. Now students, we will move to the literature part of our country. Our literature heritage goes back several thousand years to the ancient India. This includes both religious as well as non-religious literature. The Vedas are considered to be one of the oldest texts of India. Some sons and authors have also written poetry and prose which are still valued and respected not just in India but all over the world. That are Kabir, Panini, Kalidas, Rabindranath Tagore, Jaydev, Munshi Premchand. So these are the literature who has written the poetry as well as the prose in India, and they are very famous too. These also form a part of our rich literary heritage. Now students, we will move to the traditional clothes and the foods which were eaten by all over the India in the different states. As we know, traditional dress are worn by the peoples of different states of India. Men wear different traditional dress and women wear different traditional dress, as well as the varieties of foods we also found as we go in different states of India. We wear traditional clothes for religious ceremonies and on festival, as well as we cook traditional foods on a special occasion. As different traditional dress, there are different traditional foods of the different states of India. So in this also we can see varieties or diversity in the food and dresses. Now students, we will move to our traditional games. So traditional games which are played during older times and now also it is going on are Gilli Danda, Kancha, Kho-Kho, Pittu, Chopper, Possum Pa. Students, I all know that you love this game Possum Pa. As we sing Possum Pa by Possum Pa, so Rupe ki gadi churai. So we all love this song as well as the game also loved by us. Now students, this chapter is coming to the end and we should all appreciate our rich national heritage and help the adults in presenting or preserving it for future generation. We have to save our culture and heritage of India because they were very precious for us. So students, now thanks for watching this video, and if there is any query or doubt related to this video, you can ask me anytime.